You check your bank account on payday, and for a moment, it feels good. Salary hits, numbers go up. You think, okay, I'm finally getting somewhere. Then, rent goes out, bills go out, that subscription you forgot about goes out. Weekend comes, you spend a little. Nothing crazy, just normal. And somehow, 10 days later, you're back to checking your balance like it personally offended you. Look, be honest. You're not broke because you don't earn enough. You're broke because your money disappears faster than it arrives. And the worst part? From the outside, you look like you're doing well. My name is Mark. I spend my life obsessing over the invisible math that keeps most people broke. If you're tired of earning a great salary but having zero freedom to show for it, you're in the right place. Stick around and let's fix your trajectory. Here's the thing. Most people think income is the solution. If I can just get to 50K, I'll be good. If I hit 100K, I'm set. But here's what most people don't realize. Income doesn't determine your financial life. Cash flow behavior does. According to the UK's Office for National Statistics, the average household has less than £3,000 in savings. Now pause. That includes people earning decent salaries, professionals, dual-income households. So the question becomes, how can people earn more but own less? This is where it gets really interesting. Let's break this down with real numbers. Meet Daniel. Daniel earns £70,000 a year. On paper, he's doing well. But let's run the math. Taxes plus national insurance, around 30%, £49,000 left. Rent or mortgage, £1,500 a month, or £18,000 a year. Bills, food, and transport, £1,200 a month, or £14,400 a year. Lifestyle, car, eating out, subscriptions, holidays, £800 a month, or £9,600 a year. What's left? £7,000 a year. And that's before random expenses. Now here's the key insight. Daniel doesn't feel like he has £7,000 because that money isn't accumulating, it's leaking. I call this ghost income. It shows up on your payslip, but it never shows up in your life. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but if Daniel earned 100K, he'd be fine. No, because income doesn't scale wealth. Behavior scales expenses. There's a concept in economics called lifestyle inflation, but honestly, that term is too soft. I call it the expansion reflex. Every time your income increases, your life expands to absorb it. You move to a better place, upgrade your car, start saying yes more often, normalize higher spending, and suddenly, that extra 30K, gone, like it never existed. This isn't just math, this is psychology. Here's what most people don't realize. Your brain is wired to avoid discomfort, not to build wealth. So when you earn more, your brain says, you've worked hard, you deserve this. And technically, it's right. But financially, that's how you stay stuck. There's also something called social proof. You look around and think, everyone else is living like this, so I'm fine. But look closer. Most people aren't building wealth. They're maintaining an image. Look, a £600 car payment doesn't mean someone is rich. It means they qualified for a £600 monthly obligation. That's it. But we confuse consumption with wealth. Here's a simple analogy. Imagine two people. Person A earns 50K, spends 30K. Person B earns 150K, spends 145K. Who's actually richer? Person A. Because wealth is not what you earn, it's what you keep. This is where it gets uncomfortable. Your job feels secure until you realize something. You don't own your lifestyle. You're renting it every 30 days. Miss one paycheck, everything starts collapsing. That's not wealth. That's a subscription model where your life is the product. According to a study by the Financial Conductors Authority, millions of UK adults have less than 1 month of financial buffer, which means they're not building a life, they're maintaining a cycle. So, let's redefine this. Forget income for a second. The real question is, how long can you live without needing your next paycheck? 0 to 1 month, financial stress. 3 to 6 months, stability. 1 to 2 years, control. 5+ years, freedom. This is called runway, and most people have almost none. Now let's zoom out, because this isn't accidental. The system doesn't need you to be poor, it just needs you to be dependent. When your expenses are high, you can't take risks, you can't quit, you can't negotiate aggressively. You stay compliant, reliable, predictable. And look, I'm not saying there's a conspiracy. I'm saying the system is designed around consumption, not ownership. Here's where it gets really interesting. Most people realize this problem. Very few actually fix it. Why? Because solving it feels like going backwards. Spending less feels like losing status. Saving more feels like restriction. Investing feels uncertain. But that's the illusion. You're not going backwards. You're breaking momentum in the wrong direction. So how do you actually escape this? How do you fix the leak? Not theoretically, practically. Let's get specific. 1. Track the real number, not the salary. Look, your salary is irrelevant. Your gap is everything. If you earn £5,000 a month and spend £4,800, you're stuck. If you earn £3,000 a month and spend $2,000, you're building power. Start tracking income minus expenses equals freedom rate. That number needs to grow. 2. Freeze your lifestyle. Here's a simple rule. Every time your income increases, your lifestyle stays the same for 12 months. No upgrades, no "I deserve this" purchases. That difference gets redirected into assets. This alone can change your life. 3. Build a 6-month buffer first. Before investing, before anything flashy, you need breathing room. Because without it, every decision you make is under pressure. And pressure leads to bad financial choices. 4. Start buying assets, not appearances. Look, a car takes money from you every month. An asset pays you money every month. Stocks, index funds, property, skills that increase income. The goal is simple. Own things that work even when you don't. 5. Redefine rich. This is the mindset shift that changes everything. Rich isn't nice car, expensive clothes, fancy dinners. Rich is time control, low stress, financial options. You don't need to look rich, you need to be free. Here's the truth most people avoid. You're not stuck because you don't earn enough. You're stuck because your system is designed to keep you comfortable, not free. Comfort is expensive. Freedom requires discipline. And most people choose comfort over and over again. So if you feel like you're making good money but still going nowhere, good. That awareness, that's the starting point. Because once you see the leak, you can't unsee it. And once you fix it, everything changes. Your stress drops, your options expand, your life starts to feel like something you actually own. If you're ready to stop being someone who earns money and start becoming someone who keeps it and multiplies it, hit subscribe. Because on this channel, we don't just talk about making money, we talk about escaping the system that quietly takes it from you.